everyone, hope all of you will be fine. Today I am going to discuss the Google Playstore data and how we can apply exploratory data analysis on this data and how we can clean this type of data. So the data I have already opened in Excel file. You can see here. Let me show you the column name. So the above you see the data contain a variable or a column name is F, the other one is category, and rating, reviews, size and style, types, their pricing and counting rate, generates last date of update, and it also contains some version that what version will support the app. So in short overview we can see that data is all about the app in which we have different categories. Let me show you the categories. Here you see that there are different categories like business, comic, dating, education, family, finance. So these apps are good fit for the following categories. That we have family apps in this list, food and drink apps, gaming apps, and house and home apps, and other apps also. Okay. So let me show you how we can perform EDA on this type of data. So first of all, I will install the libraries and import import those libraries with their standard name. So here I have installed the NumPy libraries and then import this and anything. And also I have installed the pandas library and import pandas s3d. Similarly for cbond and matplotlib. Okay. Then after that I have loaded the data. I have already told you in previous videos that how can we load the data. We can give command to the pandas library to read the CSV file. First we have to convert the Excel file to CSV, and then we will load that file by clicking on this icon here. We will click on this icon and then we will click on this icon, upload the session storage. So then we will upload that file in CSV format. Simply I have copied the path of this file by clicking here and click on this. Okay, let me increase the size of the monitor. Now I think so. I have simply click here and copy the file path and then paste it here. Okay. To see the what the data contain and to see the column name, so I have passed the function that GPD, which is the name of the data set here in this situation, dot head, which will show me the head of that data set. You see here that there is a category column, a rating column, reviews, size, and so on up to Android version. Okay. Then I am interested in the information regarding this data, so I have passed to the function that GPD, which is the name of the data file here, give me the information dot info, will give us the information about the data. So you see here that the column name is given, which contain 12 column here, no 13 column because it start from 0. Okay. Then we have non-null values. So here you see that we have 10,841 non-null values, also 10,841 non-null values in category column, but there are some null values contained in the rating column 9367, which is less than from 10,841. So the others also contain some sort of null values, like here you see one, the type column contain one null values, and the content rating also contain one null values. Okay, so we will clean this data by applying different function. Here the total number of rows, by applying the shape function we will get the number of rows and the number of column of the data set. So data set name dot shape, which will show us the shape of the data. Here you see that 10,841 rows are there, and the data contain 13 columns. To see the description of data, which will show us the float or the integers, column, pipe number, summaries, and their mean, quartile, quantile, maximum, minimum, etc. So these are the summary of the data, or we can also say at the summary statistics. Okay, gpd dot describe will show us that value. The rating count is this much, and the mean of this rating is this much, the standard deviation is this much, the minimum is 1, and the maximum is 19. Here are the first quantile, the the, the median values are the third quartile, sorry, the median value are the second quartile and the third quartile. Okay, I am interested to see the null values which is in the data. So here you see that I have applied the C1 library, which is I have called by SNS, which is a standard form for calling a standard form for calling the C1 library. Dot heatmap, which will show us the heatmap. GPD, which is the name of the data file. As null will show us the null values, and the other things are similar. Like in previous videos, I have given the title missing data within the GPD, and PLT will show us that heat map. Okay, here you see that in rating we have large amount of null values. Okay, so how can we remove this? By we can remove this by applying just a drop now function and less true. That means that drop NA stand for null values here, so it will drop the null values. After applying this function, we will get the heat map is this. So this will contain no values with missing entries. Okay, all the values are here pulled with the data. So the data will contain some duplicated values also. So how can we detect those duplicated values? We can detect those duplicated values by simply applying the duplicated function on the GPD data, which is the name of the data set. So I have given a new name to this data set, which is DGPD, which is the duplicated rows and the GPD dataset. DGPD. Okay, so the number of rows is a simple print function I have applied, and the DGPD shape, so it will give us the shape of this data. You see here I have created a new data file which containing those rows which are duplicated. Okay, and the shape of those data file will be the duplicated rows shape. Okay, so here the number of duplicated rows is the shape of the duplicated file contain how much rows? 474. This much rows are duplicated. 474 rows are duplicated in this data set. Okay, so how can we drop these duplicated rows? To clean the data, we can drop it by telling the GPU read data file to drop duplicated rows. So it will drop the duplicated rows from the file, and the new file which is formed and not containing the duplicated rows, I have given the name to that file as final GPD file or final Google playlist dataset. Okay, so this is the short form here. So what is the final Google playlist dataset, Playstore dataset contain? So the shape of this new data file is 8886, which is reduced from how much data? Which is reduced, let me show you. 10,841. From this number, the data is reduced to 8,886. So this is the clean data. Now in this data set we have no missing values and no duplicated rows. So this is fit for the machine learning to feed them. Okay. So now I am interested in some visualization. From here we will start the visualization section to take insight from the data and draw a decision made by the data driven decision. Okay. So PLT is the matplotlib library which is used for the visualization purpose or figure purposes, and SNS is also used for that purposes. Okay, so I have told that the figure size will be 60 centimeter long and 60 centimeter in width and 5 centimeter in height. So I have just printed the count plot of the category column, that what category of app is installed how much. So here you see the most installed app is as a category wise. Here business communication have high rating not as maximum installation. Okay, here you see that finance is also high, and here the family app regarding the family which tell us about some family are used as a family. We can say that the app which is used for family purposes etc., those number of installation is high as considered the other category, and the lowest amount is parenting parenting. So parenting type app is less amount installation, and also events organizing etc. is also less installation. Beauty regarding apps are also less installation. Okay, so this is an overview of the count plot with respect to the category column. Now I am interested in the type that we have two types there. One is free and the other is paid. So here I am interested to see that how much apps are free and how much apps are paid. So the graph telling us or showcasing us that the number of free apps is high. The number of free apps is high as considered the paid. So the in Play Store the free apps which is installed now is high at above 800 or 8 sorry at above it is the number of it is above 8,000, round about 8,200 something, and the paid app is round about 500. Okay, now going to the next step. Here you see that I am interested in which type of content rating that for whom the app is developed, and which kind of app is installed most of the most for the different category of the people. Okay, so for everyone, the app which is used by everyone is lots of installation here are available on Play Store. Here the teen app regarding the teenage people are around about thousands. On Play Store we have 1,000 apps which are for teenager. Okay, for everyone 10 plus. It means that this app will not for uh, will not be used for the age of uh, children like below 10. So for the people above 10, these apps are installed. These apps on Play Store are around about 300 something. And for mature people, we have mature and 17 plus. We have the apps which are on Play Store about 500 something. Okay, so this graph showcasing the category, the people category or the content rating wise the app available on the Play Store, Google Play Store. Okay, so On Play Store, which Android version does support these apps? So here I have made a plot by using SNS and Matplotlib library. So if the Android version is this or up, so the number of apps on Play Store are available for this version is around about 1200. Similarly, for 4.1 or and up version, we have 2000 apps available on Play Store. Similarly, going this will show us the overall data available in this data sheet, that which type of version have which type of apps are available for a particular version and the Play Store. Okay. Here in the last section I will tell you about the install per category, that how much installation are take place up to till now with respect to their category. Okay, so you see here in this data, let me show you. We have a hue. I have applied a hue function here. You see here that the green contain the food and health and lifestyle. The lifestyle and the dark green color, and we have different color here showcasing different category. And on x-axis I have just apply. Let me show you the install. So here you see that 10 million, 100 million, sorry, 10 million, sorry, 10 million plus. So 10 million plus we have a huge amount of data here. Let me reduce the size of screen to get overall image of the data. Yes, now okay. So here you see 10,000 plus. This means that the apps which are installed 10,000 plus time, we have this the color showcasing us the category, and the this one category have high installation as compared to the other category, and this is the lifestyle category. Okay, so the lifestyle have high installation as compared to the other one at 1000 plus installation. Okay, similarly the other one, that 1 lakh plus times is installation of this as category wise, we can say that the lifestyle app is installed is more than as per other categories. Okay, this is the overall overview of the data. Let me tell you on another side. Okay, the most important graph in this overall graphs, I want to say and give complex overview on that, is this graph. So by seeing as the x-axis we have free and paid, which is a type wise that how much app available on Play Store are free and how much app available on Play Store are paid. So the count of free apps available on Play Store are above 8,000, and we have less amount of app available on Play Store or here in the data sheet, which is paid. Okay, and the other one, which is the most important graph, I am going to show you, is this one. In this data sheet, the app available for different age of people are listed. So the app available and used by everyone is is huge as an huge amount as compared to the other one, like 7,000 or above 7,000 app in this data sheet uh, are made for everyone, and for teenager we have less amount of apps as compared to the everyone. For teenager we have thousands or some and round about thousand. I think thousand apps are present in this data sheet which are made for the teenager. Similarly, 10 plus the app which are made for the 10 plus age is round about 500 or below 500. Okay, similar for the mature. For the mature, we have also less amount of apps available in the data, like 500 or 400. Okay, so these are the complete overview of this data sheet, the Google Play Store data sheet. Hope you will get an exploratory data analysis. Hope you are able to get some insight and meaningful insight from this data set. And thank you for watching this video.